Good is against Troll. We haven't seen Huskar in ages.
Oh my god, yes.
Step. Trying to hold back Insania and eventually tank a lot of the burst. But when that burst is there, Mickey and Insania will definitely have a good shot of getting the jump on these two. They've got to be careful and they've got to save their stuns defensively. In fact, a good angle to go in onto Mickey, but now Mickey's ready to turn. He puts down the Remnant. He's grabbed back Saxa. As Liquid, they'll be able to secure that first blood in this lane that you did anticipate.
Tundra have the luxury of waiting and watching to see if their match upcoming against OG will be a must-win for them.
He's going for this. I mean, he's got the backup of No-Tail. He's diving in onto Quaitfer. The regen's going to be too much for him to fight through. This level 2 Berserker's blood allowing Quaitfer to survive. topson trying to get in yet again. He really wants to get in on top of Quaitfer with the melee hits if he can. See if he can close this gap. He's going to have another slow in a few seconds. No-Tail keeping him sustained, but now Quaitfer is just going to turn towards No-Tail. No-Tail's going to get pushed back. Quaitfer still alive. They just don't have the damage to kill the Huskar at the moment between the two of them, and they've got to be careful. The Tiger by Quaitfer's side. topson, he's got to get out of there.
Yeah, he got Helm of Iron Will delivered as that second attempt went down, so there's just no way you're going to kill him anymore with all that regen. 15 HPS, it was even more under the tower, plus the armor boost, of course. Taiga uncharacteristically missing a couple rolls, but oh, now the All-Flame's here.
Yeah, they've got the backup. Wow. And with that, they're just going to be able to blow up topson. A nice little move.
Percent HP, he's suddenly moving at haste. And here's the TP we're talking about.
Let's see if Tiger can set up onto Seb as they're going to have the hold here. Insania with the root to line things up. Tiger gets the kick, gets the slow off. Seb has got a few stick charges. Is it going to be enough to help him? It isn't. Seb will go down. As Liquid get the kill, and around these rune timings as well, they get the one from the...
This tower, that saves him there. I think he felt it as well, but got confirmation from the vision.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they might try and have a little bit of an attempt on Tiger. It's hard, but they've got a fish edge. They've got Saxa here as well. A couple of stuns. They get a root, they'll certainly have it, and they do. Straight away, allowing Seb to close, and this reduction of health, healing and regeneration, but no, it's not necessarily going to win you the game when you're right, when they're level 25. Liquid, they've got to keep this pressure high. They're going to be able to catch mid one. That's a great way to do it.
Suddenly it's 30 minutes in, someone's getting a free Ags. Like, that is game changing. Assuming you're able to maintain control of the game, of course.
Bottom lane, we'll manage to get the lockdown onto Mickey, dropping the slam. Make sure that they can take him out. Mid lane though, this dive, this
age max, so Axe is max. You know, not going for the more passive farming build where you'd put more points fervor. Phase boots, a want, like, this is the fighting build. He is going to be the frontliner and have faith in mid one to ultimately deal enough damage to win his team the game. Nice scan there from No-Tail.
See top, No-Tail. He should go down here. Boxy with that ATOS complete. Has that additional control. Make sure that there's no chance for a tether to safety.
Yeah, big fan of that item here. Boxy just on the bug squashing squad because that is his role here. He wants to ATOS into silence, wants to get the rupture off. Do not let mid one just freely carry this game. Mickey maybe in some trouble mid, but wait, what? topson?
He just walked around on the high ground. I mean, this is some aggression here from topson. He's going to get ruptured. See if he can get out of this. He's going to try and TP, but they've got the control. He gets the ult off in time, but they'll be able to kite this out. As, topson just... Oh, they get the save! Oh, okay.
That's sick. I don't know if you can touch this. You have no rupture now.
All right. I mean, can they go for a round two? There's just going to be No-Tail letting his life go. Okay. There's just going to be No-Tail letting his life go. But No-Tail bailing out topson there big time.
But only 5 seconds on the channel time. Still gets it off.
On top lane. I see Liquid look elsewhere for action. As they're moving in onto Seb and Saxa. Rod of ATOS into the blood right. Seb's got to run. Quaitfer, he's going to jump over towards Saxa. From the side though, topson, he's already in onto the back lines. He's closed the gap onto Insania. Insania having to use the false promise to save Boxy. As Insania, he will go down for this. See if Liquid can get back in onto topson. Quaitfer jumps across. They get the disarm off topson. Caught in the dissimilate. He's getting burst down. Seb comes in with a slam, but he's not enough damage. Quaitfer's still good to go. He turns. He takes down topson. Mid one gets the time ups off just in time, but Boxy's beating into him. Tiger off to the side, but Saxa finishes him off with a vendetta hit as they've lost 3 Liquid. Mid one ever so low. Mickey jumps in with the astral step, takes him out. Remnant off the mark. No-Tail's able to deny the DD rune, and he's trying to beat into Mickey. Seb and Saxa are on their way over as Boxy is low. Vicious setup. Seb blinks in, closes the gap. They've got the setup, and they got enough damage. No, Boxy, stick charges, keep him alive, and he's out of there, over to the side. Spike Carapace will hit him, but it's not enough to kill him. Mickey still doing the aggressive work. Jumps in onto Seb with the Dissimulate. As at the end of it all, Liquid, they will get the final few kills, and they're about to get another hit, with N0tail soon to be returning. The setup being prepared, and as soon as he's in, he's out. Once
you're HUSKAR, it doesn't matter if Oracle's like out of the picture. You're fighting until you die, and that's exactly what he did. But Insania respawns in time to save Boxy.
Topson, he stepped up to try and farm in the river. They get the jump on him. He's been mass silenced.
What?
I mean, it's so hard for him to play his game now because
doesn't really come online until later levels. Maelstrom Sanjin Yasha just isn't really gonna do it. And oh, he's ruptured.
Boxy, just gonna look for the setup here onto N0tail, kicking him back whilst ruptured Tiger is able to put an end to No.
It's huge.
Yeah.
You need more time if you're OG. Your late game should win out, but you just need more time. HUSKAR is just too damn tanky right now, especially if Insania is still alive behind him.
Oh, to the side, Boxy. He's trying to get in onto Seb. Tiger, he's able to roll in, close the gap onto the Shaker. Quoifer jumps in. Seb, he's going to get down before he gets the single spell other than the Fisher off. As Seb's out. Liquid got having
immediately where possible. And find kills along the way. I mean, Saksa, you're in no man's land. He did buy his blink right before he died, though, which is good. But, yo, I think this is the 5th or 6th time we've just seen an OG hero die inside the river.
Topson. He's got to get out of it. N0tail, he is going to be able to take him away. As N0tail gets him out in time with the relocate.
That was 100 units off from just silencing N0tail and potentially landing a kill on the troll.
That's N0tail. Quite not many chances himself, but keeping Topson alive, all he needs to do right now. So Topson.
Sorry, Mickey and Boxy are both like 1,000, 1,500 gold away.
Tiger. He gets the angle. Saxa trying to come in and get some rune control around this mid lane, but they've caught him. As again, as you said, this whole area of the map is just a huge ground push here. Aegis and Cheese. What's OG got at the moment ready to put a stop to this? As they're cutting creep waves, and there's already some creeps here. We're going to see Saxa try and jump forward and clean them out. He's going to give his life for that. And the range creep is kept alive. There's still a creep here. So Liquid can keep on pushing as they couldn't quite get rid of the whole wave.
Oh my god, this one range creep is the hero of this entire push. Like, that's a Rax. Liquid just took a Rax.
Not much that OG could do in response. Topson, he's able to get the tier 2 bottom. That will pretty much give him the...
...is faced for years. And typically with the Wisp, you're able to play so fast, like you have tempo control, you get that item advantage. Behind it feels bad. Whoa!
He's going to jump with the solo Echo Slam on him. Mickey, they're going to look to blow the Void Spirit. They'll be able to do so. They throw everything down onto him and they take him out. Topson, he's going in for more. Did put the battle chance pretty early, so now he's just got the BKB alone to rely on. We'll see if it's enough. And he's moving in onto Quakefer. Jump forward from Seb. Seb lays down the Fisher onto the back lines. He's locking down Insania, but now Quakefer, he's got his own BKB good to go. They will lose Insania. Tiger getting in the midst of it all, getting the Magnetize out as well. Quakefer ready to dive in onto Seb. Seb will fall. Quakefer still alive as he's just able to clean up. It's a triple kill for Quakefer. Midbon, he's got to get the hell out of there, but he's been dusted, rotted. They've got the slow, the blood bright's down. Midbon, can he get out in time? Another Shikuchi will save him, but N0tail's left behind as Quakefer will be able to deal with the IO. They even still get the catch on Midbon as they take him down as well. Quakefer will...
Then there's a dunk, but Liquid, they're just holding hands. They're 5 heroes. Like, you know, Taiga is going to join late, but, you know, look, what, are you going to find him in the base? No, he's going to keep the outpost now.
Midbon. He's looking for Insania. Insania will get taken out. Jump forward over towards Quakefer. They've got the control. Have they got the damage? Quakefer is able to put the cheese. The BKB jumps over towards Saxon. Topson with an early battle chance is trying to beat down Boxy and Quakefer, but he hasn't got enough damage. Saxon will get caught in the blood bright. It's Topson. He's been pushed away from the rest of his team. Mickey is able to get the jump in, and Topson without a BKB and without a battle chance, he's incredibly vulnerable. Quakefer leaps across, takes out Topson, and he's ready to chase down more here with Boxy looking for the setup onto Midbon. Midbon up in the time lapse. They got anywhere to catch him after the Shikuchi Tigers looking for the angle. Won't have the reach though, so Midbon will manage to get himself back to safety. Another ready to jump, see who they can find to start things off. Saxa trying to scout things with the Vendetta. Will dispel some of the smoke as they'll put the dust. And as soon as they see him, they pounce. Straight in onto Saxa, but this does give the info for the rest of OG to play out of here. N0tail, he's going to relocate Midbon down towards the bottom.
Look at this TP.
as Boxy, and he's ready to fight as soon as he sees this. They'll come in. They've got any way to catch these two. Mid one out to the side yet again. Notel will be able to take him back up to the top lane, which now up here it's not totally quiet. Mickey and Quakefoot are still around here with Insania. Seb's making his way over as well. They get the remnant set up onto mid one step. He's going to look for an angle. Fisher just stopped Quakefoot from beating into Notel, but Notel, he will still fall. As Liquid claim. Yeah. And I assume Quakefoot will still be the one to take this. It's not a bad axe at all. Having that single target disable is going to be very nice. They're in the mid. The jump's been made onto Tiger. Tiger's he actually going to go down? Yes. Mid one will be able to finish him. Pops the BKB and commits onto the target. Boxy turns over towards mid one. Mid one is out for now. Shikuchi's away. I respect the Tiger buyback. Can Liquid get a jump? Tiger rolls in. He's able to get the connection onto Notel. Saxon turning with the stun to hold him back. Seb as well offering up, and Fisher as he's out. Blink to dodge the Atos. OG continue to retreat. Liquid trying their best to chase, but OG...
They're still splitting the map. Two tops and bottom, but at a point, Liquid, they're just looking for that window. They need 15 seconds where there's no creep waves in their base, and they can start hitting tier 3s. Topson still playing aggressive. There's no BKB cancel on a TP, so he's free to do this, but he does have to be a little cautious.
See, it's Topson. He's going to put the BKB and he's going to fight. He's going to put the battle trance, go straight towards Boxy, but Boxy's got the movement speed. He's still got a haste rune. As Boxy, he's just kiting Topson in pretty deep here with the battle trance, committing him as Topson's going to get blown up for that. I mean, I guess he felt was another set of wrecks.
Yeah.
Just over 10 seconds until Topson's back.
Although Liquid, I will say Mickey, he went for he has Orb of Corruption, he bought a Deso. So they're going to, and with the AC, it's a pretty big armor disparity in Liquid's favor right now.
They can move on to Quakefoot.
Wait, there's a reload?
I think he was split pushing top. Can they slow this man down? Aegis, Cheese, and an Oracle behind him. It's a hard HUSKAR to start. Quakefoot, he's in, but there's the axe! Mid1 has no chance to react there. As soon as Quakefoot lands, Mid1 is locked down because of the axe HUSKAR. And he's now out for a minute. You've got to be careful around this HUSKAR. Those few seconds of lockdown, you have nothing to do. You're taunted. And now the buyback comes out. Quakefoot jumps over to Topson. Topson's just gone. He can't press anything. You can't do anything when the HUSKAR arrives on your face. As Quakefoot, who's he going to go for next? He's heading over. The bash is there onto Notel. Notel's gone. Quakefoot jumps over towards Topson. Topson does get the BKB and the battle trance off. So he's beating into Mickey pretty hard. Will bring Mickey down. But now with the BKB and the battle trance ending, he's got no further ways to save himself. He's just got to rely on Notel to get him out of there. But there's another jump in. Quakefoot diving in underneath the tier 4s. Takes down Topson. Turns towards Notel. There's no buybacks left on OG. This game is over as Liquid will take this best of one victory. And they do it. Pure Liquid stuff.